Crabominable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Bro Trio here, and we just got a new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet within this week, and that was a pretty good one. I really like this trailer. I'm getting weirdly, unnaturally hyped for this game, which, it's Pokemon. We're huge Pokemon fans, so obviously we're hyped for it. But I don't know why. I'm getting hyped in, a way I'm not normally hyped for Pokemon. I'm already making my team and everything in my head.
And it looks like it's changing some stuff. Also.
Yeah.
Not to a different genre, but it looks like it's changing the way that the game goes. And the fact that you can go to any gym in any order and that kind of stuff. It sounds awesome.
Honestly, the thing, open world does, appeal to me, a good bit. But that's not, the main thing that is really getting me excited about this game. As weird as that is to say.
To me, it's the mystery's kind of back, because Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon, they've just laid everything out on the table. They told us everything to expect, and that let us in exactly how we thought it was going to work. There were a few examples, I enjoyed Wooloo and Dubwool a lot more than I thought I would, going by the initial trailers. And there were a few surprises in there, but generally speaking, I knew what I was in for. And
yeah, they kind of did the Smash thing where they revealed pretty much every single new Pokemon before it came out. Mm-hmm. And I'm really hoping that they're not doing that with this one. But
fingers crossed. We still have a little bit of time before this game comes out.
Yeah, September and October are going to be a long wait. And I'm really, really hoping, like Aaron said, that they keep the mystery and that we don't get any starter evolutions. I don't want to see them. I don't want them out there. Just don't show them. Keep them a secret.
If you have to hint at something, maybe just let us know the type.
Do a silhouette or something. Who's that Pokemon?
Dude, if they're a silhouette and it's just this is going to be water poison, I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah.
If they're all monotype again, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Yeah.
That, honestly, is going to be one of my main hopes for it, is, and I know it's not going to happen because they would have made a bigger deal about it already, but, you give monotypes a boost. Monotypes need something. They're just worse for not having an extra type. They don't get an extra set of weaknesses, sure, but, what's the point of monotype?
Yeah, a monotype Pokemon, all it is a limitation on your move pool.
Yeah. They should, at very least, have, 4 to 8 times the amount of stab, dual types get.
That'd be cool.
That would make them worth it.
Yeah. And that would also, make single evolutions more valid, because a lot of times they start out as normal, and they're only normal.
Yeah. And it's just I don't know.
Yeah, especially, the best example I've got is Crabrawler. I don't want to use Crabominable, but I loved Crabrawler. But toward the end game, he was useless. He just sucked.
Yeah.
So, give a reason to keep Crabrawler, because Crabominable is one of the worst. I hate that thing.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, too, is, at least for me, this is for all Pokemon, not necessarily just Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield or any of the recent ones, but, I don't know why. I don't have it whenever, I reach the final evolution of a Pokemon. I'm this Pokemon is still good. But if it's a single evolution, I don't care for it whatsoever, ever. I don't like that there's no journey there, and then even then, in late game, I'm just he's here.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have him as a baby.
Oh, I kept it in Emolga way longer than I should have in Gen 4, because I thought he'd do something.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll catch him, and I'm oh, yeah, that's cool, in the box.
Yeah.
And that's most of, the single evolutions, unless they just really stand out.
So, one thing, speaking of standouts, we have noticed Scarlet and Violet is standing out from most recent Pokemon games in some degree because, like, these Pokemon are kind of, like, ugly in, like, the best possible way.
Yeah.
Because they're not super damn cutesy like every other thing since, like, X and Y, where it's just like, okay, you have a head the size of a pumpkin and your neck is like a toothpick. How do you even function? Like,
yeah, like they seem to
I
have.
love Dreadnought, but Choodle, like, are you kidding me? How does that thing's life not pain?
Yeah, like they seem to have biology in mind this time, and I really like that.
Like we just saw with Cloth, this stupid looking hilarious crab. I'm pretty excited about Cloth, but he looks like a crab. He doesn't just look like, you know, no, not throwing any shade at Crabominable or Crabrawler, but there's
No, throw shade at Crabominable.
Like, they were a crab with a gimmick, and Krabby's just a crab, Kingler's just a crab, but, like...
There's something different about them.
Yeah, it's just a crab, and it's
Crabominable, it's just like, you look at them and you're like, oh, Yeti crab, I get it.
Yeah.
Funny. But it's not like, ooh, I want to use that, or ooh, that might be cool in, like,
no, it's
the competition.
Get it away from me.
Yeah.
That's Crabominable.
It's just like, with, I get it.
Yeah,
like,
and at least with Cloth, they're kind of like subverting expectations too. Like they did that with Crabrawler for sure, where like you see Crab, you think water, you think he's gonna be water type. No, he's a fighting type. But like Cloth is just a rock that happens to be a crab. He's like straight out of World's End. Like I hope Tiny is. He's just white.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Now look, I'm not saying that like Crabominable's the worst Pokemon, but I'm saying if you put me in a room with a Crabominable or the Yeti from Empire Strikes Back, I'm taking the Yeti from Empire Strikes Back. I'd rather hang out with that thing. Crabominable sucks.
Alright, so getting back on track for this hype train, it's turning into the Crabominable hate train.
Yeah.
Which is well deserved because he's ugly. But some of the Pokemon do have big heads, and I want to talk about one because Grafaiai is a Pokemon I did not like at first. Like they teased it in a very cool way. It's got very cool like real world inspirations and everything from this ugly ass lemur and this real painted forest, but Grafaiai goes around like flipping everybody off, painting with his spit. And
that was one that like when I first saw his character design, I immediately was just like, ugh, that again.
But another paint themed one, but it makes it's better than Smeargle.
Yeah,
yes. And then after I thought about it for a little bit, I was like, no, because those lemurs don't really look like they would be real either.
Yeah,
because they have those weird proportions and like that one finger is way too long, and they nailed it on that, honestly. Like, after comparing the real one to the fake one.
Yeah.
Or not fake one, but the Pokemon.
And not only that, like, Grafaiai is, like, I don't know how. It was, like, a very short time. Like, seeing it in action, like, the thumbnail, just seeing it on the thumbnail or whatever, like, doesn't do it justice. Like, you see that, and I was just like, what? Ew. No. Dumb. But, like, actually, like, seeing it move in the trailer and stuff like that, like, it grew on me within a span of, like, 30 minutes. Like,
yeah. And especially, like, the found footage nature of that trailer was cool. And it really did showcase, like, okay, this thing does move like an animal. Like, they really thought about how this thing operates. And I like that a lot.
One thing it seems like Game Freak is doing also is kind of just checking off the boxes of like type combos we haven't had yet, because like most of the type combos we haven't had are normal type mixed with something, and we're getting like a bunch of normal types. Like I only am gonna name 3, but still, 2 of them are dual type. Like Lechonk is just normal for now. Hopefully he gets an evolution.
Lechonk is the best. I love him so much.
But Smoliv is grass normal. And then we also have Grafaiai. It's poison normal. So that's 3 normal types so far just from what they've shown us. So I don't know if like they're going hard on like HP buffing like this region. Like maybe it's going to be more difficult. I'm hoping that's why, but maybe they're just checking the boxes and normal is all that's left. So maybe if you get them a champ, you can just steamroll everything.
Give me that fire electric I've been begging for. and I'll be set.
We need a grass fire.
Yeah.
But we got 2 weirdly new, awesome, but not Pokemon in the latest trailer. These are Armarouge and Cyrilage.
Cyrilage? I don't know.
Cyrilage.
Red
Yeah, red
armor
and
and blue sword.
blue. Yeah.
So Fire Psychic for the red one and Ghost Fire for the blue one. It is really weird because they're kind of like palette swaps of like Mega Man X and Zero, because the blue one has swords and then the gun one is red. Like, it's weird, but the gun one is really cool how he turns into like Cheetor and like puts his hands together and shoots a cannon.
Yeah, that was cool.
The sword one, it'll be cool. It looks cool, but it's not like,
Yeah.
really exciting me that much. Like, we've had Ghostfire kind of better with Chandelure,
Yeah,
at least
and like
style-wise, but I don't know.
at least my initial impression, he looks like a much better designed what is that one? Bisharp?
Kind of, yeah. I could definitely see that. But the main thing that kind of was interesting about these ones is they're so segmented from the rest of the trailer. Like, I don't know if they're legendaries, but it seems like they're at least important to the plot. Like, maybe it's like, the fighting gym in Gen 1 whenever you get a Machamp or Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee given to you. I think it might be something like that. I don't know. It kind of seems like it's important plot-wise. And then probably one of the last things we'll talk about for the Pokemon, then we'll get into the other stuff. But one thing that it seems to me that would be kind of cool, and I don't know if they're doing this or not, but it definitely seems like they're going like Sun and Moon and having you evolve the legendaries from the get-go.
Yeah.
Because Cyclizar is just... Oh, that's another one! Dragon Normal! So that's a fourth one. I forgot about that.
I didn't know that one's type.
Looks better than Grandpa.
But Cyclizar is just this weird salamander with wheels on his body.
Yeah.
And then Miraidon and Koraidon are also weird salamanders with wheels on their bodies. So maybe you evolve them. I'm guessing they're all going to say dragon type, and then maybe rock type for the weird prehistoric one that runs instead of using his damn wheels, or electric type for the cool future motorcycle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also begs the question, are we going to get these like early, or like you get a Cyclizar and you can ride around on that, and then riding around on Miraidon and Koraidon respectively is like late game reward?
Yeah, like a fast bike, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm anxious to get into it for sure. But that's...
Ooh. I actually have a prediction on those.
Oh.
Key items based on what version you have is what to evolve it.
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
I could see that happening. Especially if it's...
kind of mixing, like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield.
Like a Nebby type of thing, yeah. Except for you have the Nebby this time.
You back in the bag, Cyclizar. So we've got a new Whooper.
Yeah, Whooper is
regional variant.
Poison Ground.
So that's making me think Shuckle gonna get his due. Regional Shuckle. And he's gonna evolve, and I'm imagining he's horrifying when he evolves. Been a joke for too long, and he turns into an organic but cutesy guardian from like Breath of the Wild. And he's just got like his his worm legs everywhere. He's massive. I'm talking like Guzzlord size.
Yeah.
Like Guzzlord size Shuckle evolution. His name is like
I know exactly what you're describing, and
he's got that same dumbass look on his face, on his head, but it's just like
just the same head.
God.
Same head, maybe bigger, but it's just like tentacles everywhere.
I'm here for this.
Yeah.
Tentacles everywhere, giant rock body, and he's just like basically looks the same, but with like 10 arms, and he's horrible.
Also, could be time to get a regional Dunsparce. Get his evolution while we're getting
I mean, it
the
could
pissed
be,
off
'cause-
Pokemon's evolutions going.
Ooh, that reminds me of a negative thing from that new trailer. I thought Sudowoodo was getting an evolution.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
just gets
They faked us out.
You know, the worst version of Mega Evolution that they love to do these days. And that's
Yeah.
all they get.
So that's probably our one negative about Scarlet and Violet is terrestrializing. It's just Dynamaxing.
Yeah, it seems like a cool idea, I guess, but like,
But they're not
it's weird.
big
No.
like Dynamaxing. They don't change forms like
They
Gigantamax
just
or
look-
Mega
they
Evolve.
just
Well,
look
yeah,
stupid.
that's what I mean,
Just,
it's like-
it just makes them look stupid. That's
It-
all it does.
I agree, but it's more practical than Dynamaxing because you don't have to plan for them to be gigantic. They just get like a thing on their head.
Yeah, but like,
Just bring Mega Evolutions back. Like,
is the
Yeah.
crown the same size for all Pokemon and we've only seen it on smaller Pokemon, or is it just a big ass piece of shit for everyone?
I hope the bigger they
that'd
are,
be
the
funny.
smaller it is. Like
a giant Pokemon has just like a little tiny one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
on Snorlax, it looks like K. Rool's
Yeah.
crown.
that'd be really.
Because I mean,
funny.
we've mainly seen it on babies
Mhm.
and like Sudowoodo and Pikachu, like. But yeah, terrestrializing, I probably won't even bother using it unless I have to. Honestly, just like
Well, I hope they make Snorlax's like he has a gem on his belly button, like one of those old like troll dolls.
Yeah, like you
Not
know,
the rest of them, just the belly button gets it.
just like the Dynamaxing. Like I used it like once, I think, just out of curiosity. Other than that, it was just like a trump card.
I did it in every gym battle just to make it go faster.
I did it the opposite. Like the gym leader would Dynamax, and I would stay small to try to beat his Dynamax.
Yeah, I did that too because it
Yeah.
just made me feel cool.
Yeah.
I think I did it once, but I did the kaiju fight because might as well while I'm there.
Yeah. But anyways, going from our full negative to a hopefully not negative, but at the moment half negative, like Team Star seems like they might just be like a better Team Yell, but still kind of Team Yell. Like they just
Yeah.
kind of seem like rowdy fans or rowdy students or whatever the hell they are. They don't seem evil. Like maybe we'll get an actual evil one. They like
Yeah.
to do 2 teams now, it seems, but like
I miss the evil teams and I miss the jerk rival.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be a jerk
And we
rival
do-
every game. Not every game has to have a jerk rival, but like sometimes, Jesus.
Yeah. And I mean, we kind of got one. Like we got a good evil team in Sun and Moon with the Ether Foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we didn't get a good evil team in Sword and Shield, but we got the dickhead rival with Bede.
Yeah, Bede was a dickhead. I forgot about him. He didn't pop up very much though. It was mostly your friend. That
Yeah,
was just like
Hop was just like, hey, you're going to beat the shit out of me.
Slightly less nice version of Hal because he got mad at. He
Yeah,
got frustrated a
'cause-
few times
Yeah.
at least.
Because
Which,
like,
that
Hal
being
was just
said,
like, hey
I-
buddy, hey buddy.
That being said, I
You
still like
kicked my butt and I love it.
I still did like his character arc. I don't really like Hal's character at all, but I like that he had an arc where he wasn't just like in his brother's shadow. He wanted to do other things. I
Mhm.
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, no, you're too damn nice. You don't heal me after. Don't heal me after. Like,
So-
don't heal me during. You probably do. Like it's probably like, shit, I hit you too hard. I'm sorry. And he throws an antidote and like a potion at you. Just,
I'm honestly shocked he never did that, honestly.
Yeah.
But the leader of Team Star is like dramatically
Yeah.
over the top in like the best possible ways. So I'm really hoping that Team Star is like, if they are just like rowdy fans or whatever, like I want them more like Team Skull than
was that the one
Team
in the
Yell.
big car stage?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, if all the leaders have that much personality that girl represented, like
Yeah.
that, I'm here for Team Star because that.
The only thing that would have made it better is if like a stage rose up from under you and
Yeah.
like brought you to her level. for the
Because
fight.
like that level of like showmanship and just general attitude, like I liked that a lot because Team Yell was just kind of like, hey guys, we're here, I'm in your way now, and then
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's
they
Team
all
Yell.
they had
like-
3 character palettes too.
yeah, like
Like
I'm
little
hoping
girl, grown man,
that's true.
fat man.
I hope
pretty sure
Team
that was
Star
it.
has a lot more variety too, because if the team is just you have stars on you, there's a lot more you can do than just star eyeglasses. Like,
Yeah, I'm hoping someone goes over the top and has like their hair gelled in spikes to make their head a freaking star like a moron.
And
like,
then
if we can get Swordbird and Shieldbird, like we can get Starbird.
That's a copyright infringement. We're not gonna do that.
Like, this isn't Pokemon related at all, but I would love it if like the leader is like Chibbity Crockett from G Gundam, just like stars and stripes all the way. Like that's what he's about.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Random ass references. That's why you come to watch the Bro Trio on the hype trains. So, anyways, from that segue, going into one thing they kind of showed, but they didn't really talk about. Like, we found out more on like the website than anything else, which I hate that they do that.
Yeah.
But there's kind of like this weird auto battling system that is like reminiscent of Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you could throw them out and they go like hit a tree or shit. You could throw them out or send them out, and they'll go like auto battle and collect stuff.
That's pretty
for you.
cool.
It seems awesome. It seems like it reminds me of like Pikmin, because in Pikmin 3 you can like mark a location and then the other captain will go to that spot and you can like assign them Pikmin and shit too, but like they'll just automatically do it.
I just hope that, like, if they find a new Pokemon, you get some kind of notification that's like, you don't have that one, and they're about to kill it.
Yeah, that'd be
that
kinda,
would suck. You're like walking around looking for the rare one I can think of off the top of my head that I had trouble with when I was little was Heracross. Finding a Heracross when I was little took forever. So if I find out my Pepper Dragon was killing a Heracross and I was too late, I'd be pissed. And I also really hope, and this is so random, I just think it'd be cool if like you can send Pokemon in your boxes like on field missions to like gather materials and stuff for you. I think that'd be really cool.
They kind of had that. Was that in Sword and Shield or
I think it was Sun and
Diamond
Moon.
and Pearl, Sun and Moon? One of those had something like that.
When you could send them off to that like island.
cave.
The island to get stones or some shit like that.
I think that was Diamond and Pearl and Platinum.
It was something. It's happened.
Yeah,
before.
it's happened before. I don't remember what game.
But it wasn't really worth it. But I kept doing it because they would bring me beans.
Yeah, I got beans and I got like so many Firestones. I just wanted an Ice Stone, like. But it was.
I think it was Sun and Moon.
Might have been.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, to close off this video, we're going to talk about the biggest thing about this new Pokemon game is the open world and what our first like actions are going to be in it. And honestly, other than I don't know how they're going to do it. Like, I don't think there's level scaling, so I don't know if like you're going to walk into like the ice region and then you're just gonna get beat to shit by like a bunch of level 60s or it'll actually Sword and Shield kind of did that with the wild area. Like they wouldn't let you even attempt to catch big ass Pokemon like that,
but you could kill them for experience.
You could kill them.
Yeah, like when you first walk up on that Onix and it's just like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here.
I would hope they scale the gyms at least scale with you, but I imagine the trainers in the wild don't.
Yeah,
because like that's like in like canon because it's like Brock isn't a piece of shit trainer, you know, just because he's the first one. They scale it down to the players, to the other trainer's skill level, like in canon.
Yeah.
And I would hope it's something like that, but I don't think they would do that for the wild thing. Wild, like not wild Pokemon.
Yeah, like
wild
bug trainers and
like the random trainers.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd be like, well, this guy's not very good, and send out like their B team. So I don't know how it will work. You might just not be able to get to them because you can't get past the trainers.
Yeah. I hope there is some type of level scaling, or
no, you can sneak around like on Arceus, like but from trainers too. You just like go.
Yeah,
you might have to.
And then this one guy sees you and he's like, "I love shorts." And like,
but like I just hope that maybe implement like the training laws, like you know. You get a level 60 Pokemon traded to you, it won't obey you. You haven't beat the first gym yet. Like, Maybe something like that, so I can't just like go to the end level, catch the Victory Road Pokemon miraculously, and sweep the entire game with it. Like, I don't know. Something like that. But I do want to go catch an ice type early on, because I hate ice types. I know that sounds weird, but I do not like ice types. But I love ice types. Like, I love the aesthetics. I don't like the type. But I think it might be because ice is always a late game thing, and they kind of suck the butt for late game. Like, if you got them mid or early game, I think they might be a little bit better.
Yeah, ice is only kind of good against dragon type. That's the problem.
Like, if you got
everything else they're good against, I'm pretty sure another type is good against.
They're weak to so much. Like, rock,
what was that ice worm from Sword and Shield?
Oh, Snom?
Snom.
Like, I got Snom and Frostmoth. I loved him.
Yeah, I love Frostmoth.
They look cool.
The ultimate shitty type combo.
Yeah, you take a bug and a ice, and like that's the worst.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
That's the thing. Like he was saying though, if you caught that at the beginning, you would have more time to bond with it, and then it would be like, well, I know he kind of sucks.
Then it would just.
But I can't just put him away.
Yeah, so you'd want to use a bad Pokemon.
Well, that's the other thing too with Snom. Is
ice type sucks.
He evolves
Yet
from
another thing that Crabominable ruined.
It was love,
was ice
or
type.
You had to play with him at camp or something.
Yeah, something
Snom
like
needed
that.
something special to evolve, and he was so late game, and he sucked so hard. Like it was
such a grind to get him to evolve.
Like you would never do it naturally. Like you would have to go out of your way to evolve Snom to get a Frostmoth, and Frostmoth was cool. But not a good type, but I still use it because the thing looked awesome.
That's the thing, though. Frostmoth, earlier in the game, would have been more useful.
Yeah, and ultimately, that's the main thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to go book it to the ice place, and, like, I'm going to try to find us a Titan, because the Titan is, weirdly enough, like, one of my most hyped Pokemon for this game.
Would it be possible to go get the game's Dragon type early? That's the thing.
That would be cool.
Because that's
Same
the thing.
thing.
That's the thing, except Dragon types are really good.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that pisses me off about it, because, like, my team is set, and this Dragon type's going to throw off the balance if I take out somebody. So normally I just catch them and I'm like, it's cool, I guess, but I'm good, boss. So this time...
Yeah.
I'll just book it there, and I'll be like, get over here, girl. And catch me a Dratini or whatever, and just get it.
And I'm gonna book it to get a Titan and a Fido. Those are my two most hyped Pokemon, weirdly enough. I don't know why.
We have to protect Fido forever.
Fido is a pure fairy type dog doe Pokemon. I mean, it's perfect. I want it so bad, and I hope it evolves into
he's gonna be like a big he's gonna be like a crescent moon looking, like, greyhound looking guy. He's like a croissant greyhound boy. Wait, France is done. This is England. No,
Borders on Kalos.
That's not England.
Potentially.
Or no, not England. Spain. Why am I saying
England is done. This is Spain.
Yeah.
What are y'all gonna do first?
I don't really know yet.
I mean, fucking
Probably
choose my starter.
And when you get into the open world,
Book it to Dragonland, baby. I'm gonna ride back on the guy from Neverending Story. It's just go to town. Just plow through everybody. Hopefully they scale down the wild Pokemon to you, because you.
I hope so.
Like,
I don't want to catch a level 60 and sweep everything. Like, I want to catch a level 10.
Honestly, I'm probably going to try to do just Breath of the Wild with it and look at the map, be like, this looks interesting, I'll go this way. And just judge it by that, because...
just roll a...
Instead of trying to do anything on purpose, I think I'm just going to let the world take me.
Just roll an 8-sided die, and then you're just like, alright, Southwest, let's go!
Yeah. That's also a valid way to do it. I don't know.
But that's our thoughts on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like, we are very hyped for this game, and we wanted to talk about some of the things we're most hyped for. And obviously we can't talk about all of it. There hasn't been, like, a lot revealed, but there's been a good bit. So let us know what you're most hyped for in the comments. Are you gonna book it to Dragonland or Iceland first? What are you gonna do? Are you anxious that there hasn't been a bug type announced for this region yet?
Oh, that's weird.
It wasn't
weird.
until you said it.
No, or a bird. There hasn't been a bird. We got a regional Pikachu and our normal tanky boy, probably. That's it.
Ooh, that's...
No. I'm wrong. First thing, catch a Lechonk. That's step one. Smoliv, whatever. I'll get you later. Lechonk is where it's at.
But thanks for watching. Let us know what you're most hyped for. And be sure to stay tuned to Bro Trio for more Pokemon and hype trains because we're always hyped for something. So catch y'all next time.
Crabominable.